Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. But in today's video, we're taking a look at the top 5 class setups in Call of Duty Warzone. So if you guys not know, a lot of guns got nerfed and a lot of guns got buffed. So I was playing around with some of these weapons. I still believe that Cold War guns are still more dominant than Modern Warfare. You obviously have the AMAX. The Kilo's still valuable. The M13 actually got a buff. So, but if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, let me know down in the comments down below. But we're taking a look at my top 5 class setups. If you guys want a top 10 class setup, let me know down in the comments down below. As well as, guys, if you guys are brand new to the channel, you guys enjoy this video at any point in time, drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. But yeah, jump into it.
My vision was blurry and now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in a year. Trading designer, I'm sticky as hell. Hiring Atlanta, I should read them.
Guys, the first class setup, we just basically is called a custom loadout. This is normally for what my subscribers give me if they want me to use a special gun. These is normally where the guns I test out and see if I like it. So my first one is always kind of just my random class setup that I always run. So we're rocking the M4 a little bit, and then that new SMG that came out. But the number one class setup, guys, is the XM4 and the MP5. So the best class setup for the XM4 is I go with agency suppressor, basically sound suppressed, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. We go with the tac force, bullet velocity, horizontal, damage range, and vertical recoil control. For the underbarrel, I go with the S5 speed grip, basically move speed and horizontal recoil control. For the ammunition, you either can go with a 60 or 45 round mag. I just go with the 60. It does take away the mobility, but it's something that you really can't see. But the best optics on any Cold War gun is the ARMS 3X. This is all I run for any Cold War AR I do is the ARMS 3X. This is the best XM4 class setup, I think, right now in the game. But, guys, then we go with the Cold War MP5. This thing did get a nerf recently, so it's not as good, but I still think it is a top-tier SMG. The thing is actually insane still. We got the agency suppressor. We go with the Tiger Team Spotlight. I go with Tiger Team Spotlight on any SMG. Increases the movement speed and the aim-in walking speed. If you guys not know me, I try getting my SMGs with the most mobility as possible because I'm able to slide cancel, bunny hop, basically be a sweat and win most of my gunfights up close if you're able to maneuver through doors and just have a faster movement than if you built an SMG with hipfires only. So I try building my SMGs with the most movement as possible. For the stock, guys, I go with the collapse stock. The mobility on this thing is insane. Some people do like Raider stock. I think the collapse stock is the best for the Cold War MP5. Underbarrel, I go with the bruiser grip. Again, movement speed is the key for me at least. And then for the ammunition, I go with the 50 round drum. It takes away the mobility, but it is something you really cannot tell on it. So the 50 round drum, I think, is the best. Now, guys, the second class is the Krig 6 and once again, the Cold War MP5. Now, again, if you guys want to run the Bullfrog or any other SMG, you can. But the Krig, for me, is one of probably, if not the best AR in the game right now. So we go with the agency suppressor again, sound suppress, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and then damage range. For the barrel, we go with the CMV spec. This thing, it's the best barrel. I think I've used every other barrel. I think every other barrel is kind of bad. I think this is the best barrel. Bullet velocity, horizontal recoil control, damage range, and then vertical. For the underbarrel, we go with the S5 speed grip. For the ammunition, we go with the 60 round mags, and then obviously for the optic, we go with the ARMS 3X. You gotta go with the ARMS 3X on any Cold War on any gun. If you're using an optic, I just think it's the best in my opinion. SMG, guys, we go with the Cold War MP5 again. I'm obsessed with this SMG, bro. Up close, you are not losing a gunfight at all. So agency suppressor again, Tiger Team Spotlight. We go with the collapse stock. We go with the bruiser grip for the underbarrel. And then for the ammunition, we go with the 50 round mag. The best SMGs right now, I think, in the game for me is I think the Bullfrog might be one of the best SMGs in the game right now. Or the Cold War MP5. The MAC-10 is still a viable gun as well. All my perks, guys, I like to go with Quick Fix, Overkill, and Amped. That's the only thing I do run. I do have double time, but I try to just go on Quick Fix. I don't play Rebirth now, so I go Quick Fix, Overall, and then Amped. So for the third class, guys, is my sniper. If I am going to snipe, I use one sniper only. It is the SPR or the CAR, but I've been enjoying the SPR a lot more. I just think it's the best sniper in my opinion. There's better snipers out there, but I'm just the best with the SPR, so I just use it. We go with the mono suppressor on the SPR. For the barrel, we go with the SPR 26. We go with tac laser. And then for the optic, we go with the Solo Zero SPR 28mm. And then for the ammunition, we go with the 300 Noma. Some people go the Lupa mags, but I just go with the Noma. I think it's the best. I've tried the Lupa. I just didn't think it's bad. I think the normal Megs is the best Meg in the game. For my secondary, again, it is the MP5. Once again, you guys can use other guns like the AK-74U is pretty viable, the MAC-10. If you guys want to see maybe a top 5 best SMG class setup, I can do that as well for you guys. Let me know down in the comments. But same thing, same class setup. ANC suppressor, we go with the Tiger Team Spotlight, collapse stock. We go with the Bruiser Grip, and then we go with the standard 50-round drum. For the fourth class, guys, is a FARA 83. The FARA might be one of the best ARs on the games. Right there with the Crick. It is absolutely just disgusting. So for the FARA, guys, you want to go with the Grew Suppress. If you can put the Grew Suppress on any AR muzzle, I would go with the Grew Suppress, but not a lot of guns have it. But Sound Suppress, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and then damage range, of course. For the barrel, you want to go with the Spetsnaz RPK barrel, bullet velocity, recoil control, damage range, and vertical recoil control. This thing is an absolutely monster long range. The optic, you guys gotta know, you gotta go with the Arms 3X. I just think it's the best sight. You can go with the Microflex LED. The Arms 3X for me, I think, is just a better thing. Or the Hawksmoor is not too bad. The Arms 3X just, I think, is just the best AR. I feel like it gives it the no visible recoil control, what the Susat used to go, but Arms 3X for me is the best. Underbarrel, we go with the Spetsnaz Speed Grip, movement speed, and recoil control, horizontal recoil control. And then for the ammunition, you want to go with the 6-round MIG. I put only 6-round MIGs on my guns. I don't put 45 on. With Rebirth, it's very close. You kind of want to have as much ammo as you possibly can. You don't only play duels, you only play quads in Rebirth. So the bigger magazine, it is a lot better. And then if you have a really good SMG, that works as well. For the secondary, we go with the Bullfrog. The Bullfrog, to me, guys, it just, dude, I love this gun so much. I've been in love with the Cold War RP5, but the Bullfrog is probably one of my favorite SMGs to run right now in the game. It used to be the MAC-10. Just been in love with the Bullfrog recently. We go with the Grew R suppressor on it, sound suppress, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and then damage range, of course. For the barrel, we go with the 7.4 Task Force, damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. Again, the more mobility, the better I feel like for any SMG in the game. Laser is a Tiger Team Spotlight. I used to go with the Ember, but any SMG, I put the Tiger Team on. Every SMG I run is kind of basically identical with the attachments. Stock is the Spetsnaz PKM stock, and then for the underbarrel, we go with the Bruiser. Now, you can take the Bruiser off and put on an 85-round mag. For me, the gun already comes, I think, with like, I think it's like 50. So it already has a lot of bullets for an SMG, so I just go with the Bruiser grip. More mobility is key for me, at least. So, and then the last class setup, guys, is the best. Is basically this. If I'm trying to slay out, if I'm going sweaty, trying to get a lot of kills in Rebirth, I will go with an SMG AR class setup. The FFAR, a lot of people still think it sucks. For me, personally, in Rebirth, I still think it's very viable. Once again, Rebirth and Verdansk are completely different. If you play Rebirth like myself, you don't really need far, long-range gun. Rebirth is very close, compact. So, the FFAR is still viable in Rebirth, at least for me, in my opinion. So, the MAC-10, guys, best MAC-10 class setup is Agency Suppressor. Once again, sound suppress, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, damage range, task force is a key. With barrel, we go with the task force. Some people go with the reinforced heavy. I just think the 5.9 task force is the best. Damage range, bullet velocity, and strafe speed. Again, movement is key. Tiger Laser, Tiger Team Spotlight. Again, nothing better than Tiger Team. Underbarrel is the S5 Speed Grip. I know some people do use the Field Agent Grip. Once again, I just like the S5 Speed Grip. It helps with basically any type of mobility on my gun is what I want. And then for ammunition, I go with the 53-round drum. Some people go with the fast mags. I just feel like the 53-round drum, I feel like it's the best thing. Go with the 43-round drum. Again, you want to have more bullets. I feel like if it takes away mobility a little bit and you get 10 more bullets, for me, I think it's worth it. That's one extra kill you can get with a clip as well. And then for the class setup for the FFAR, we go with Agency Suppressor. Now, if you are going to use the FFAR as an SMG gun, basically close quarters, you want to go with the suppressor. Basically increases aim down sight speed, bullet velocity, and then straight fire speed. But for me, I'm using the FFAR as basically a medium to long range, so I'm not going to run suppressor. But if you are going to use the FFAR as an SMG, you want to go with suppressor. I'm going to go with Agency Suppressor. And then, guys, for the barrel is a 19.5 task force, bullet velocity, horizontal recoil control, damage range, and then vertical recoil control as well. Once again, damage range control. The mobility is kind of not there, but it is in an AR, so I don't really need a lot of mobility with my AR. And then, guys, for the stock, we go with the Raider stock. ADS fire, move speed, aiming, walking, movement speed, and then sprint to fire. I think the Raider stock is the best stock for the FFAR. For the underbarrel, guys, we go with the S5 Speed Grip. Some people do like to use Bruiser. If you're doing this as an SMG type, I would lean more towards a Bruiser. but we're basically making this an AR, so we're gonna go with the SFOD speed grip, move speed, horizontal recoil control. And then for the end mission, you got to go with the 50 round mag. The FFAR needs a 50. I think this is the only must I would say on the FFAR is a 50 round mag. The gun shoots very fast. The time to kill is pretty quickly. So if you have like 38 bullets on it, you might be able to knock 1 or 2. If you have a 50, you're going to be able to get a whole team wipe. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about those top 5 class setups in the comments down below. If you guys want to see me make a video on the top 10 class setups for Warzone, I will. Let me know down in the comments down below. But if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and turn notifications. But join my Discord, follow my Twitch. I want to appreciate all the support on YouTube, guys, recently, and Twitch has been absolutely insane. But yeah, use these class setups, go dominate in Rebirth. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.
Baby, but you know I never